Sri Guru Charana Kamalebhyo Namaha. Maitreya Muni says to Vidura Maharaj, O Vidura, when Manu Maharaj heard good words and glories about him, he became a little humble and humbly spoke to Kardama Muni saying, O great sage, the Brahmins were born from the mouth of the Supreme Lord just to teach everyone Vedas and process of austerity and bhakti, devotional service. Brahmins are assigned by the Lord to preach His glories to others. From the same Lord, Kshatriyas were also born. They were born from the Lord's arms. Lord has thousands of arms. O great sage, remember this. We were assigned to protect everyone on earth. Brahmins are considered to be his heart and Kshatriyas considered to be his arms, body. Therefore, we are part of the same body of the Lord. That's why we always help each other. You guide us and we protect, we supply. You have glorified me so nicely, and that made me trust my doings. I was suspicious about my services extended to those who are present now. So you removed my doubt that I was having while protecting others. I am so lucky that I saw you. Your great sage, please accept my humble obeisances. I want to take the dust of your lotus feet to my head. Mahatpada Rajobhishekam. Because if somebody takes the dust of the lotus feet of a pure devotee to his head, his or her head, they get blessed. I am little bit in anxiety, O great sage, about my grown-up daughter. I came here to request you humbly, please accept my daughter as your wife. Because Narada Muni told your glories and your good qualities to my daughter. Since then, she is desirous to marry you. Narada Muni instigated your qualities to my daughter. And I have faithfully come here to offer my daughter to you in marriage. Please accept my request and my daughter in marriage. Manu Maharaj further said, Udyatasya hi kamasya prativado na shashyate api nirmuktasya sangasya kama raktasya kim punaha. O sage, you are a renounced person. You have become detached from material affairs. You are away. But if such detached and renounced person are offered some object of pleasure, some things to enjoy, they should not discard, because they come by if they have come by their own, not wanting, not begged, not requested, then it should be accepted. Because kama raktasya kim punaha means those who are sense gratifiers, they are automatically attached to these things. You are detached. But if by their own accord they came, it is not wise to reject. Manu Maharaj is expert in law, spiritual law. Then he further says, Ya udyatamanasya, Ya udyatamanadrutya, Ya udyatamanadrutya kinasam abhiyachate. Yeah. Khiyate tad yasa spidam manasaschavagya. If the object of senses, object of pleasures, came by it their own, and he rejected, is not good. Because if later on, if he desires and goes and asks some primitive-minded people, some miserly people, then he gets his fame destroyed. Plus he gets insults, disrespected, by which his dignity becomes lost. He becomes meek and upset. Therefore, O sage, I have myself came here, and my daughter also wants to marry you. Please do not reject. This is the object of pleasure. This object of pleasure. O great sage, I have heard that you have earnest desire in your heart to marry, to get married. Yes. Kardamuni said, yes, I have desire in my heart to marry. Therefore, you have desire to marry, I have desire to offer my daughter want to marry you. Please, there is no place for any discussion. Please accept. The Kardama Muni said, if you have not given your words to somebody to marry your daughter to that person, then you can marry my daughter following the rules of Brahma Vidhi. There are 8 categories of marriages. The first, or the topmost of quality of marriage is Brahma Vidhi. Means father chooses a suitable candidate who is qualified and authorized, is perfectly fit to become his daughter's husband, gives him in marriage. That marriage is called Brahma Vidhi. So, after hearing this, Swayambhu Manu became very happy. But the problem came here now. Kardama Muni said, yes, I will accept your daughter as my wife, sure, okay. But I have one condition. I have a condition. So hearing this, all 3 of them, mother and father and the daughter, 3 of them became, wow, what kind of condition Swamiji has? He said, yes, I have a condition, that is, if she gives birth, after she gives birth to children, I will resign from household life and take sannyas and go and chant Hare Krishna in the jungle. It is a fact, Pancha Swardham Vanam Brajit. After receiving age of 50, one should not live in the house in a family life. Having wife is okay, but at a certain age one should relinquish the family affairs. Matirna Krishne paratasvato va mitho hi padyeda griha vradhanam. If while living in the house with wife and children, earning money and taking care of them and thinking it is my duty, and not remembering Krishna, not remaining as a devotee, avoiding devotional life, trying to postpone and think it is secondary, first is family, that is called Grihaprati, not good householder. So, I will resign from household life, leave her with the children and go and take sannyas. Because the Supreme Lord, whom I love so much, from whom whole creation came and maintains all the creation, and after that he will take everything in, annihilate. That Lord is very dear to me, not family. That's what it meant. After saying this much, Kardama Muni became quiet, and looking at the girl Devahuti, Kardama Muni smiled a little, and Devahuti understood. She became so happy. Then, following the rules of the scriptures of marriage, Satarupa and Manu Maharaj gave their daughter Devahuti to Kardama Muni in marriage. She became the wife and Kardama Muni became the husband. Fire sacrifice, fire was the witness, and mantras and all this, swaha, swaha, all that happened. After giving daughter in marriage, Manu Maharaj became free. And taking permission from the sage Kardama Muni, Manu Maharaj and Satarupa left on their chariot to their capital city, Barhismati. Barhismati was the capital city of Manu Maharaj, where Manu Maharaj served and worshipped the Lord and chanted his holy name, studied his scriptures, and performed his other devotional service, plus maintained the whole earth. While doing this worship and puja, Manu Maharaj thought, I should not waste my life in worldly affairs so much, should remain and be a devotee of the Lord. Manu Maharaj lives 71 cycles of 4 yugas. It's called Mahayuga, means 71 Mahayugas. In one day of Lord Brahma, there are 4,320,000,000 years, and divided into 14 because there are 14 Manus. So it comes to 306,720,000 years is the lifespan of one Manu. Remember this. It's about 306,720,000 years Manu lives. There are 4 yugas, Satyuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga and Kali Yuga. Satyuga is 1,728,000 years, and Treta Yuga is 1,296,000 years. Dwapar Yuga is 846,000 years, and Kali Yuga is 432,000 years. In these 4 yugas, one cycle with 70 times, 71 times pass is the life of Manu Maharaj. After this, Maitreya Muni says to Vidur Maharaj, "O Vidur Maharaj, look, Sarira Manasa Divya Vayyase Yecha Manasa Bhautikascha Katham Klesa Badhanti Harisansrayam." Anybody who wholeheartedly becomes devotee of Lord Krishna and never stop being devotee, not go away, never go away, such devotee wholeheartedly serve Lord Krishna using their body and mind and words all the time. Devotees. Such people are never disturbed by material nature, by demigods, or by their own body. Three kinds of miseries they become immune to. The miseries arising from their body, miseries arising from material nature, miseries come from the demigods like earthquakes, tidal waves, hurricanes, and all those things. Miseries coming from other living entities. No, that is material nature. No, devotees don't become disturbed. In no disturbance devotee ever gives up devotional service, that devotee is the serious one. Prarabhate Vigna Bhayane Niche. The lowest category of devotee is the person who gives up devotional service because there is some difficulty. Getting up in the morning, or somebody chastised somebody, something happened. Prarabhate Vigna Bheta Viramanti Madhya. Those devotees who are called middle class, who do not give up even though they have so many problems, they carry on facing problems, but don't give up. Or they give up after they get fed up with the problems. But those devotees, they never give up problems, doesn't matter what happens. They do not give up devotional service, and they remain till their last breath. They are called pure devotees. So Manu Maharaj was such a devotee. He wrote a book called Manusmriti. All the laws of Manu Maharaj meant for citizens to live correctly and go back to Godhead is written in Manusmriti. Thank you very much. Sri Radha Govinda Bhagwan ki